Come on. Why do this now? Like, seriously. Catch the fuck up. My God.
Rev. F. Streamlabs in the bin. Welcome to Jester's Gaming and Racing stream. Say hello, leave a like, hit that sub if you like what you see, and it's free. Everybody loves free, right? Thanks, Kaz, you are a great dancer. Hi, I'm Dolores, you may know me as Nightbot. I am an AI who narrates Jester's chat.
Oh, sorry about that. Streamlabs is playing up a lot recently.
I need a GT2 account. 2 AM is so much cooler than GRP.
Yeah, like I said, I plan to be done by 5. I'll do 2 slaps and then a proper one. And I don't even know if I'll get back on for GT1. I really need to play some Fallout with the missus, stream it, have some fun. But the race is pretty simple. 3-minute quali, man. That's crazy. But it's a daily seat. Be better if it had a pit. There you go, someone's already been punted. Send it. That's it, push him out of the way. This cunt's fucked. Look at him. Yeah, he's cooked. Go on, go get him, bro. Beautiful. Thanks, William. Good stuff, William. You did all the work for me. And now he's doing mad dives with them. He's got the penalty. Hold them all up.
Textbook.
That's pretty good. Good stuff, William. Oh, cooked it.
KMR Trans Am race winner.
Hey, mate. No, it was nothing special. The only thing that was special,
Flashing from the back.
yeah. The only thing that was special about it was the car I did it in. It was probably an incredible achievement against the field I was against in the car I was in. More so the car. And to come from where I was, like where I started, and where I was at the halfway point. But yeah, I'm happy with it.
Lap 1 was awesome last night.
That really was.
At a Rotham's livery.
First,
Show us on the next straight.
yeah, it is. And I put a few stickers on it too.
I loved sitting at the back of the pack up the back straight. It looked mental.
Yeah, all of it did. First few laps, and then just there was still like everybody that stayed on the softs was within like 6 seconds of each other after 2 full laps.
Looks
Fucking Archie nearly killed you, bro. Archie nearly ruined it for you and him and Sparrow. Sparrow would have been of his own doing, but if he'd collected his, he would have been forgiven for saying he got distracted. You were the only one who had correctly got on the brakes or even lifted, and Archie had no chance, and then Sparrow kind of come flying in behind you and hit Sand Trap the worst. But you were both so lucky, like considering what I did and the damage I copped, and then what that was, like you were both so lucky to get away with no damage, man.
Yeah, that was on the edge.
No, it wasn't on the edge. He went over it. His car full locked up, bro. Just full locked up, front end, and smashed into you. Like, I couldn't believe it was no damage. Like, he got a penalty, and it was no damage.
Oh, this is GR4, isn't it?
Yep. Sick of that. It's just constant back and forth blocking. That was ridiculous. It was the only way I was going to get past him. I was like 1.7 seconds behind this McLaren when, however, he ended up in front of me. Because he stuffed up or whatever. Don't know why I'm fucking going so deep there. Oh, wowee. What a line. What a line. Yeah, boy. Let's go. Where's our horns? fucking, it's not even a daily seat. It's 2 laps to go. We're 13 minutes in. It's not even a daily seat. Yeehaw. I fucking love this car. I'm starting to really love the brand. They're completely different.
You don't have a 90-minute wait for next
Yeah,
stop.
yeah.
We will
It's,
have a
well, it's
GT7
still going to be a long wait, but yeah. I guess it's much longer than a daily seat wait, but yeah. Oh, I love this car so much. It's a 4-wheel drive. That's why I've been overshooting it. Because I've been going to 6th. And I don't need to.
You'll have like a 32 minutes wait or something.
Cut that in half by chucking the replay up. Oh, send it, son! Send it, that's it! Just send him off. Oh, no!
I don't plan on doing anything after 8 p.m.
Oh, mate.
Lancer power.
Save. How's that not a penalty? Get in there! Fuck yeah! Get him, Kenny! Get him, Lucky! Get each other, fellas! Just do it!
Doesn't Lancer have
Just
power?
fucking do it! Woo! Woo! Yeet! Ah! That was mad.
It's better now for sure, but I haven't unlocked its full dot.
I got to really play with the car in that lap. See what it was capable of. Yeet! That was mad fun. Thanks, William. He did all the work for me at the start. Yeah, it was alright. Watch the replay though. It's this fucking Ferrari at the start, man. He just dive bombed.
It's a good run gesture.
He dive bombed everybody on the first lap. Like every turn, every chance he could, he dive bombed everybody, and I would just like mosey on by his victims. Just mad.
You caught the leader last 4 laps.
Yeah, I was only just starting to get into the pace of it. Like, I was driving pretty slow. Kept making a lot of mistakes too in certain turns. Can't say I've ever really driven. I don't even know what I would have driven here, Group 4. Probably the Genesis for sure. That's like the only guarantee. Just want to see if any of these slappers yell at each other. Strolled it. Do you reckon it's a glitch now with the replay thing in this? Because all it does is add a whole lot of length to the replay where it's like it's literally the time is at 0. It's like, and it's only just recent that they started doing it. But I hope it gets addressed because it's a genuine, like, for people who save their replays and do edits and shit like that, having all this excess 10, 20, 30 meg on top of a folder on your already limited save space. It's a bit silly. Would you agree?
Yeah, it's done it for ages on PS5 I think. It would be better if it showed the cars at least like race start.
No, it hasn't done it for ages. It's only started recently, bro, with the GTWS races. Because I've had a PS5 now since like November, and it's only been last update before, maybe 2 updates ago, I think. All right, so yeah, watch this fucking William slapper. Watch this lad. Look at that, into 2 of them. And I'm like, yeah, what a madman. Madman, William. Good on you, bloke. And this one, or is it the next one, he does like complete change back. Yeah. So he goes from left all the way over to the right here. Mad dive, gets under.
It saves the replay and includes the panning camera through the field time also. I swear it's happened for a while now during GTWS.
This is GTWS, and it doesn't have it didn't have the panning through the crowd thing then. It just loads up with your car just sitting there, bro. Back in the day, it used to have it. Like GTS used to have the actual, because it wouldn't have the times compared to like live. If you watched it live, it would have, when it's lining them up, it would have all their times and the splits. And then when you save the replay, it didn't have the times at all. And it would come up with their names and shit. And that was in GTS.
G-Day chaps. How'd we do?
6th, mate, from last. So But yeah, this was where I made it happen. So like, he's done his mad sends and his blocks. McLaren's got the run on him here, but he stays to the left to like block. So I've seen the way he's driven. I'm like, all right, I'll give the McLaren a push, which is going to put him in a dangerous situation. But I'm like, I know it's going to make him go side by side.
Nice. Well done, mate.
He's already off the track. That's the penalty too. And
Saves the panning time also. That's why you can hear the revving. Yes, Def agree.
yeah, but it's not doing the panning. So it's only recently added it. Back in the day in GTS, it used to go all the way through it. But it hasn't done it the whole time. It's only like the last month or two that it has done this.
Nice.
And it's like, and like you could almost probably have a look and go through it and see who's flashing their lights, like at what times. Look at fucking Tommy, mate. He's racy. That's the only interesting thing about it. You could like listen to the cars. A minute 10 basically before they take off. So yeah, a bit unnecessary. Right, so we got Pushy with the Ferrari. Where did the Ferrari come from? Oh, no wonder he was blocking and shit. So the bloke come from second. What did you do, mate? What did you do?
Block or fuel saving LOL.
So he fucked it up himself. Look at all the assist! You fucking dud. I'm glad I punted him. I'm really glad I punted him. And here I come, and then he's just trying to block me and hold me back the whole time. Like, this was racy, but I had to force him aside. Like, there's the McLaren, and the McLaren just starts to get further and further and further away. What a dud, mate. Group 4, guys. He's got every fucking assist under the sun on. You should be ashamed. Uninstall the game, bloke. Yeah, it's getting ridiculous at this point. Again, that McLaren's getting further away now. This bloke's come from second. It was the assist blocking. No, it was his racing line. It was his racing line that was blocking me. Because he kept moving over to the defensive side, which shuts out one move, but then shuts out the proper apex. So it's just slowing down, slowing down, slowing down, slowing down. And like the group up ahead too have sprinted. They were much more condensed. But yeah, it's already over a full lap now of it. and I knew he would come back at me, and I knew it was a bit unfair, so I'm still giving the space, like, all right, I'm just trying to get past, mate, I'm just trying to get past, but you are insisting on the block. I was thinking about going around, and I was like, all right, I'll go under. Too easy, to be honest. And then I was gone. Like, he didn't get close to me again. And then it looks like he got into it with V-Man too. But yeah, this is where it started getting mad. It just looked cool. Like, it was a long way to come back from in one lap, but it was because of the guys up ahead, and I was urging it. Take him out, dive him. You know what's cool, guys? I've had nearly 100,000.
I got put with trash and couldn't get a clean qualifier, then rage quit lol.
Mate, 3 minutes. It's crazy how short it is.
G'day, mate. Oh, this is top split. Good livery too. Look at that. Painted by my 7-year-old son. Not bad. Trying to do a new challenge. How fast people can complete the 4 weekly challenges in. Not bad. Not bad. I've participated. I haven't.
Talking to Heafy.
He destroyed him. He was in a very good car last night, though. Very good car. There'll have to be some changes to the rules, I think, next season to make it fairer.
Heafy's trying to do the weekly challenge things.
I think he just got everything nailed. Pretty sure Tito was behind me for about 4 or 5 laps, I think. He just didn't want to go past, so I don't know. Might have held him up a bit too long. There we go. It's been something I've been mucking around with. Oh yeah, nice. He was within a second of me for ages. Ages it was. Bit more there in the Lexus. Don't think I've got enough fuel though. Heaps of yeah, we'll have to pit, won't I? This thing must be. I do have NOS though. I do have NOS.
He's got NOS in a Group 4 race. What a funny cunt.
Smart, eh? Smart AI. I might be putting a bit of Sophie into this. I have been happy with the AI lately. It's been quite good for us. All good, man. Have fun. All good, man. I'll come in and watch it probably.
Well. Heafy, guys, check him out. Heafy's going to send it. That should be his tagline. Oh, yeah. That's what I was going to say before I got distracted by seeing that he was streaming. If my phone allows it, it's having a fit. Come on, mate, you're alright. You can do it. So, basically since getting monetization, I was like 105, 110,000 views. I've had nearly 100,000 views in the same time. Like, well, not in the same time, like, since. So it would have taken me years to get to 100,000 views. And then it's taken me 2 months to get another 100,000 views. It's mostly the shorts. And I'm averaging, like, at the moment, I'm averaging 15 to 20,000 views a week. And I'm definitely trying to milk some out of Fallout's sudden popularity. But I've always loved Fallout too, myself. It's like one of those games over the last decade or so that I've always come and gone from. Like, because it actually, even I've got it on PS5 now, it still has your PS4. Like, playtime and shit. I already had over 1,000 hours on, because I have it and 76 installed at the moment. And 76 has like 1,000 plus hours. And Fallout 4 has 1,000 plus hours. And I just thought, like, I wouldn't even know my playtime for Fallout 3. That was a long time ago, or New Vegas. But I just thought, shit, that's dedication to a franchise. Motherfucker. I did it again. Wasn't even thinking it, just instinctively go to 6 now. Stop it! Gotta find out if that's worth doing in third, but I don't think it is. Yeet. That was horrible. Fucking Lowndsy wanging in the G70. How's he still not had a PRP? Look at it go, mate. The slapper.
Good luck, mate.
You too, knackers. Yeah, it's a daily C, mate. Even a daily C would be more generous with like fuel wear and a setting. V-man again. Less points. No, same points. I'll do another slap, see if it gets me up a bit more DR. And then qualify in the next one. I could qualify now. I should. But have another slap. $3 minutes, mate. That's awesome. Calm down, Will. Oh.
41.3 man shrugging light skin tone.
You too, mate.
0.5 asterisk.
Cats only last 3. That's generous. Best 3 minutes of their life, though. That's what Kaz says. Spaghetti noises. Oh, jock, jock, back. The great Chuppagetti. Where have you been?
81 points for first.
Ow. That was one of my Nord lobbies. Love the pink Swift. Fucking weeboos, man, all of them. They would have loved the update. Oh, that looks sick, though. I've got a few of them. They would have loved the update with all the anime stickers, eh? There he is. Look at the bogan. Look at him. Tom Walkinshaw driving a fucking French car. That looks nice. Let's go, mate. Let's go. Can we get another plus 10? Look at it. The slapper Rothman's Lamborghini. That's how you use full drive, buddy. Fucking idiots. Oh, that was really good. Car's really agile. Can do a lot under brakes and under acceleration. Too agile there. Oh, expertly done, V. Expertly done. It's like a teammate maneuver. That was incredible. Absolutely incredible. On the outside, so risky. I've done 5 purple laps in a row. Nice move. Very nice move. That was some intense racing. Intense. Good shit. And they're still keeping it tight. They're making moves, but there's no contact. That was intense. That pack was very racy. Fuck yeah. 15th to 3rd. 16th to 6th, 15th to 3rd. Those FLs though, from the 41.3 onwards was just FL, 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 FL. That was mad fun.
Noise.
Which one was it? That one. I think we're definitely set to cruise for the third and final slot. That was a lot of fun though. Like some really, it was a lot cleaner at the start, so it was a lot harder to make up. Like the first race, I made up 6 positions in the first lap because of a dude causing carnage in front of me. But in that one, it was much more gradual, organic. Thanks, Daz. Already done 2, mate, and we're up.
GTJ, good luck.
We're up 22 positions from 2 races. So, which I mean, arguably we could have had it Nord too if we hadn't been taken out so many times or made mistakes, but mostly the taken out part. Lost like fucking 9 positions because of one of them. But yeah, it was good, man. My moves were moves. Like that contact was not really there. I was there and in. Like it was contact, but it didn't feel or look as bad as that actually was there. And just some of the, like, I established my lines on those curbs super early too. Like, showed a lot of them that is the lines, it can be done. Whereas, like, other dudes would do the inside line and then just kind of completely cut off all the exit space, not allow, they wouldn't, like, turn the car more and allow the space for the inside car. They just block them entirely. And even this, I remember he overshot it, and then I was like, oh, fuck, he's still going to have enough to come back in front of me. And I was, like, impressed that he...
Watching, just thought I'd say hi.
Oh, cheers. I actually couldn't believe that he still managed to pull it up and get around with how much he kind of seemed to overshoot the braking zone. And I had to make him think I was going to do it. And yeah, he did. He'd already kind of gradually second-guessed himself, and then I was in there. I wasn't going to do it, but I had to make him think I was going to do it. This section, the Lambo was fire. Absolute fire. Look at this. Look at this. And it was still, because all 3 of us were going to come together. If I didn't slow down as much as I did, like, but that was sick. That right there. I did what he tried to do, +1. Other than that, that's, I think, dude behind drops off. Yeah, it goes wide. Done. So, like, first race, I got 6 positions first lap. This race, just got the same amount of positions, basically. 1 less starter. It's taken 2 laps to do it, so I thought this is going to be harder. But I remember looking at the FL, I knew I'd ran pretty much that exact time as my best lap in the last race once I finally got traffic. So I'm like, all right, maybe. But also that dude started in second, and I had to deal with him in the last race too. I reckon I would have smashed him if I started up front with him. But yeah, some very, very tight moves. Like split 1000th decision stuff. That Audi was doing a decent job, to be honest. FF car and an MR sandwich. Those McLaren Group 4s are so strong. He's binned it now. But still gets it back. A couple of them did. Very surprised by it. And then here, I'm trying to make him go for the move, the McLaren. And that was not meant to happen. Like, but everybody, I guess, backed off. So fair play to everybody. Even at, like, this part of the race, there still wasn't dirty stuff really going on. And even in moments of contact there between three cars, everybody recognised it was what it was. Like, you know, and you see with so many of them there, they just don't expect me to be there at all. Like, none of these guys know that you can go that far over the line, I guess, or that you just the optimal line is kind of cutting it right across it. But it's never anything nefarious when the contact's there. It's just like, oh fuck. But the bit like coming out of here was just funny watching the three of us go into each other. Like, even in like the one at the Nord, and it was the good race I finally got at the moment. There was the Ferrari that spun himself a couple times. He was racing with the GTR, and the GTR gave him a bump, and he accidentally like overshot, and the GTR like lifted, slowed down, and all. You could see him kind of look back, and then the Ferrari like reset while it was on the grass, and the GTR's like, oh, like he just drives off, like, no, I killed him. Like, he was having a really good race with him, and they were being nice and clean with each other, and then he's accidentally pushed him too far, slowed down, and like looked back, and then seen the guy get like reset all the way, and he was, fuck. Didn't get the penalty either. Like, at the end, he was straight on the blower. Like, sorry. And like, I remember seeing it in the replay. I was just like, these poor bastards. Like, but fair play to him for at least like trying to race with a bit of etiquette. His tyres would have been cooked after that. And yeah, I get in there and still space, but he was terrified and he couldn't get the grip down. So now we're into the purple. So yeah, from the 41.3 onwards, every lap. V-Man gives me some mad toe for the first one. But like, even V-Man's car, like, look at this car's line, like, just compared to all the other cars around it. And it's, I don't know, it's like, it's on hards, but it's still only Group 4 with minimum wear. You really can kind of send it. It's Interlagos, man. Like, that's the line. And then, yeah, see, he's already, and I was worried about, like, what we were going to do. I was going to try and come back, but I just thought, no, that's not the line. I'll stay on the line. And it's just the briefest moment that he lifts and lets me past. But it didn't affect either of us at all. And I just continue on my way. Still purple. That's what surprised me when I come through next sector and it was still purple. Like, considering we did a little move, but it just showed that it didn't slow me down. Finally starting to get that, because every other time I'd been coming into it, there was always like a car that was susceptible up ahead. And the pass I had to make like up here, right at the end, like, it was freaking me out. I thought dude was going to try and kill me for sure, try and pit me. Because he'd like gone wide and then come back, like tried to block, chop block. I started just doing less is more into that first turn too. It was just kind of, I was braking but not braking hard, and then just getting off them early and getting more momentum through it. So yeah, that WRX2 was fighting for his life to hold on to third. So he's already fighting with the Merc, and it looks like, yeah, it's getting tappy. And then by the time I get up there, it's on. And it's later in the race, like it was all fair. It was all fair, but it was aggressive too. Like everybody was fair, aggressive, but wanted it. But there was nothing stupid or malicious. And at this point, I'm just chewing through a couple of tenths faster than everybody. So there's contact again. So the Rexy is getting, it's probably struggling too. Like, it's got more wear than the rest of us.
How's it going?
I ended up third in this one, so I've gone 16th to 6th, 15th to third. I'm going to qualify in the next one, last one. And then probably play some Fallout for the night. Don't think I'll bother with the GT1, just because like everybody else will be streaming it too. More people, you know, in higher slots, so like there's a lot less traffic out there. But I might just stream some Fallout 4 for a bit, and then when the missus gets home and she's ready, I'll play some 76 with her. And even then, could still have enough time to jump on for Gran Turismo. And do one of these, have a break for a little bit, have something, and then play and stream some Fallout. That was there. That was brave. That whole build up. So we're getting closer and closer and closer. Like the 4 cars here. I went for it. No contact. On the grass, still given space. Gets past. Worried about the pit. Didn't quite know if I was like, gets past. Is he going to come back at me? Nails it. He didn't. That was brave. Like that I thought was my best pass in the race. And not a scrape between us. And then to still do that pass on the outside and still be going that fast. Like it's 2 laps in a row that I've done a pass that were hard and not in good spots, and I've gone faster. So like, I was feeling it. Felt like my brain was like the kid in fucking Gran Turismo movie. You could see like the Matrix and shit. So it's getting much harder for the Rexy. The Merc's getting impatient. Wants to send it. Contact. Rexy goes back ahead from my contact. Merc wants to send it again. Nobody knows what the other's going to do. We all slow down way too much. I get down the inside, make contact with the Merc.
That was fucking sick.
He doesn't want to come past. It was. And then I was worried because I've seen him sending it on this guy. I'm like, he's going to send it on me. Getting mad draft. Sitting in the middle of the road. I can hear him. Don't know what he's going to do. Just pull up, hold the line. Come back. Rexy's cooked it. Come back. And this, I was literally like this in the rig trying to turn. And then I'm like, I've got it. Send it. Pull up. But it was a bit long. And his move here, I was like, holy shit, what a move. That was nice. A little bit of touch, but nothing. He wants to block. I'm like, all right, early. Inside. Oh, he's slow. Hold it. Gets ahead. Hold it. I get punted. Don't even know what's happened there. So it's all breaking down here. But that was good on my behalf. Like it was a nice little battle. The Rexy probably thinks he got shafted, but I mean, look at the gap between him and the next cars. Like that went on for a very long time. He clearly. Yeah, he did get shafted.
Good race.
Yeah, like look at the pace, man. 0-1s. This dude did his like best lap pace 3 times really. Look at that, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it was. And I mean, even for this guy, he went from 3rd to 5th. He tried, man. He really, really tried. Go the pink Swift. Yeah, it was some awesome, like, battling and passes and send it, but keeping it respectable. Like, maybe F1 respectable. NASCAR, no problem. But yeah, we'll see how I go with the Group 3 car, and I'll try and, like, I mean, maybe even after this I might do some Sardinia, because I've got a good time in it already. Practice, but I just need to get used to the Group 3 Lambo more, but and I mean, it doesn't matter for GT1 because they don't have 3 and 4, but as a MANU as a whole, I think Lambo is very good, and they're very different. Like, I used to lean towards MANUs where the Group 3 and the Group 4 car were basically identical in terms of the way they drive, albeit power and weight. But the Genesis was good for that. The Viper was good for that. The Corvette was good for that. Like, a lot of them still drive relatively the same Supra. But the Lambo is like, they're nothing alike. Like, the Group 3 and the Group 4, they are nothing alike. You try to do the things in the Group 3 car that you do in this one, you'll die. But then, like, the way I was getting used to driving the Lambo Group 3 at Nord was very akin to, like, this car's full send, but it didn't feel anywhere near as comfortable as this one does being a full drive. Like, it felt like an MR that was on the limit every single time you went over those fucking, all of it, you know, and like I was getting to that point where I could just comfortably going over all of it, and like, it's just like your brain would be like breaking a little. Like, there was still so many, like the amount of times I was like, just felt like I was going to die so many times, but at the same time, like, it was on the limit and it was pushing. I was on for an 805 in that quali. Like, that's what I was most, I think, like, when I raged, I think it wasn't about losing even the amount of time, or like it was just the momentum stop. Like I knew at that, like I hadn't even practiced in the car at all, and I was going to do a quali time that was only a couple of seconds from what dudes were doing in time trial, like in only like my third, you know, third race of it, so like ninth lap in the car. That's what I was most filthy about. 8:05 it was looking at. I was like, fuck. Coming down onto the straight, and it was like 7:05 or whatever when the dude was like coming back on in front of me. And I'm like, fuck. Alright, I'll be back. Oh, questionable. Got away with it. Center. I meant to do it. Stay off the grass, kids. Dickhead. Ah, you mom. Oofed. Massive. Yellow barrier. Oh, you could get the sickest photo from that. Drama solo. got any hardcore kids out there. That's how Ferbs danced back in the day. It's a true story. Oh, dents. That's the true slapper. The king of the slappers. And Keith Fierce. God, I haven't seen him forever. Fucking wowee. PS4 owners, V-Man. Cruiser. Oh, mate. These are V-Man's mates. Don't suck if I ram you. These are V-Man's mates. Vince, these are your mates. Mid-quality. Let me go, 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 let me go! No! Boo! Shit! Hate traffic, Kaz. Come on, dance. Oh, boom, boom, in a fucking Lancer. Boom. Good man. Sick riff.
_V.
I fucking love the guitar in this one. Goes off. Gets me pumped.
Good luck.
Thanks, mate. I'll need it here. I shaved my lip fucking couple days ago and it's decided now it wants to be itchy. Too early. Oh!
This is dicey. He's not even the greatest GRP4 Lancer racer you know either.
He's just trying to fuck with me. But I don't care. Like, What a fucking battle. He wanted it. He wanted to battle. He wanted to battle. He drew it out of me, man. What a race. He wanted that so hard. He was just like, come fight me. His racing line the whole time was just like even when he got past, he was like, nah, enough of this. Nah, it was on purpose. It was by design. You could tell it was on purpose. It was by design, bro. Like, oh, that was insane.
Great race, GTWS.
My heart. Oh man, my heart. That was. It really was. It really was.
Nah, after that, his braking got too deep. That was a cracker to watch.
That was racy. Definition. Yeah, we had like 6 seconds on the guy behind too, and it like got cut to 3. That was fun. That was really fun. Replay's going to be mint. Like we were just cruising, like truthfully. I was probably starting to have a few turns where he was starting to think, oh yeah. So he just forced it. And then was as if to say, like when he was in front, he was like, come get me. But that was like, as I said, GT7 at its best.
That's why I like GRP4 over GRP3.
Yeah.
You can rub a little
100%.
more with good people.
Like the rubbing at the end was deliberate too, like, and on purpose, like from both of us. Like it just got to a point where it's, but still keeping it, you know, good in and out of the turns and shit. That whole race though, like we were just, and I thought of it straight away as soon as just seeing the Lancer with the livery. Replay, it looks so good, so traditional, like, albeit mine's a bit edited, but the Rothmans and the Lancer, like, yeah, the full drives. Surprised to see him in the Lancer.
Clapping hands, clapping hands, clapping hands. Awesome fun.
Oh, mate, that was so good, dude. So good. I can't even remember my pass on you. I think you just went wide, really. And was that your first race? That's all I thought. I was just like, he's just. And then when you were following me, I literally thought, like, seeing how close you were to me, I thought he's just sussing out the line now, or the pace, or me, or I don't know, like. But when I even got like close enough, I just thought, oh, he's not warmed up yet. But I know the tyre wear can get worse on them too. Like it seems like the Subarus are struggling too. Yeah, a bit wide. Got away with it a lot of times though. A lot. I get a mad one that caused both of us to go wide on the, like this turn coming up. But yeah, like first lap, we're cruising. Oh, cruiser.
Is Maxi dead?
Oh, I cannot confirm nor deny. Like, legitimately, I cannot confirm nor deny. Who fucking knows? He could be. Claims to be. Sometimes he is, sometimes he isn't. You knew that was coming, didn't you? Good old cruiser. Loves it, mate. Loves it. Don't complain if he punts you. Yeah. And you just, yeah, it didn't come back at me. So I was just like, all right, he's opened it. Yeah. And you just let it happen. Didn't come back at me. I didn't know what was going to happen. But that was...
VN4WD, that's all. No practice. Down on straight line.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, well, you can thrash it, dude. Like, you can really, you can really thrash the line. First turn, like, even some of the situations you forced me into when I was behind you into the first turn.
Maxi is everyone.
Maxi is everyone. But that was crazy. That's 2 days in a row I've been made to earn it. Like Ash legitimately said, he said it and admitted himself, like, he had to make me earn it. Tito was going to roll over, but even Tito, if he didn't throw himself off the track.
Tears up joy, face with tears up joy, face with tears up joy, Furby, LOL, stop it. LOL, Furbs.
But yeah, he gets racy. Gets very racy. And I knew it, like, the move. Like, even had he forced me aside again too, and kind of legitimately just taken off after that, I wouldn't have cared, because I would have just thought, oh, it's his natural pace. Like,
Fun here.
full drive fun here, man. Just full stop. I'm fucking, like, back of the mindset that yeah, full drives are the best Group 4s. There's one for all your needs, you know, top speed with the Veyron. The Lamborghini is a very flexible one, but also has a healthy top speed on it.
RWD, where it does creep in here. Good race.
That was epic, V-Man.
I think it could be real good tire wear NP.
Yeah, I even high tyre wear races with the Lambo, I've got no problem. I was running +1 here. And like you can see, you've got a little bit more than me. What's that? See, Subaru seems to be one that just struggles. And as much as it's like a minimal amount of wear visually.
I used that WD Meganade.
But yeah, it gets racy.
Pace dropped off during race but was okay. Cheers, bud.
Nice Ferbs, was that in the Lancer too? That's a huge win. Me and Max, he could have had that, but he wanted to battle, which is fine. We're already about 4 seconds away. And I'm revving mine out a bit more. I guess you're in the toe. And the 39s too, I was surprised with that. No bumps, no draft, we both straight into them. Yeah, that wasn't anything actually. I was surprised because like I wasn't paying attention to my radar, I was just paying attention. I guess, yeah, you're probably going to hit me if you didn't try to turn in more. I was like, oh, hello, alright. And then this one, I just left it open. Like, alright, if he's going to do it again, see if he overshoots.
Yeah, Lancer.
I go early. Yeah, good, man, that's smart. And now we're racing. It's like a... He gets on the lights too, like, come on, mate. Five-minute warning. Siren has rung. It was good. I got to test the limits of like even in the earlier race, the second race, the battle for third at the end, I got to push the limits like in one lap of like what can be done in kind of moving in and around other cars. But this was like 3 laps of it basically. Just constantly looking for an opening, but still trying to allow space. But I was laughing with glee this whole time. Like, of just how racy this was. Start playing 8 Mile. Bow, 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 bow. One shot, one opportunity. Seize the moment. You take it. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Still giving him space, mate. Look at that. Look at that. That whole section was just aggressive but gentlemanly. That'd be like the type of racing. What was it, Fernando and who was it at the end of a race recently? It was like Fernando and Sergio, or Fernando and Carlos, or something like that. They were just battling it out, tooth and nail, and at the end they were both just had the biggest smiles on their faces. Like that's what racing should be. But we could afford it. Like this is what Trans Am looks like half the time now. Truthfully, this is what Trans Am looks like all the time. The move that gets it done. That whole section. And yeah, look at it. It still comes back at you. And I didn't know what you were going to do. I thought you were going to try and rub me. And just kind of force me onto the curb. So I thought I'd try and get under you. And then I had that much pull. I'm like, oh, I can get past. I can get past. I can get past. Got past. And then I'm like, hold the inside line. The gear drops here. The punt. I'm like, fuck. And now I'm just trying to hold the inside line. Just hold it on every possible chance. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And I think you overshoot here in a big way. Now, you just shoot past me. Yeah. Epic battle, man. Like, you fucking made me earn that so hard. Had to go the long way around twice. Slappers. Imagine if we'd come through the pack too, like the pace we would have had. But I'm glad I qualified. I was always going to anyway, so I was saying 3 slots, I'm done. I'm not repeating what I did at Nord. A lot of quitters in that one too. 3 quitters.
That was great fun. Love GT7 when it's like
Yeah.
that.
Trans Am's been like that. Like, truthfully, that's how it's been lately. But yeah, it's like I was listening to. I went back and watched Ferb's stream last night, and how he was talking about. Oh, look at that photo. Oh, as a bear, of course. And he was talking about, like, you know, just more of a focus on league stuff, like racing around guys that you know you can trust and still have, like, you know, aggressive, funny racing with. And yeah, I think I need to think about something similar to, like, besides even Trans Am, like getting something else off the ground. We've always had other possible ideas and shit, but like the JDM, modern muscle, and then, you know, the one make stuff, like that worked really well the other day, like random fun lobbies, or do a championship where like every race is a single make race, and you tell them, you know, that you don't have a schedule of cars for the season. You just tell them that week, all right, this is the car this week. This is the car, like the moment a race finishes, this is the car this week. And you keep it to like the cars we were doing it in, like the kind of road race car hybrid type things. But yeah, it has been a lot of fun. Last night was even better. Switch over to the other one quickly. actually. Oh, wrong one. What's Heafy done? Thing here, I think. Oh, look at him. He thinks he's good. Too much a group for Lowell Trans Am spec, plus racing hard's too much a group for World Tour drivers. Oh, true. Autoopolis. I would have never thought to have done it there. Oofed. I hate Autoopolis. You won't watch your mouse button after clickbaited again. Liked and subbed. I guess they do need help with the weeklies, having to redo them often using shitboxes. Oh, look at him. He's fucking... Just did my first lobby. Have fun, Manu slap little ass. What a bunch of slappers. So Heafy's fucking... What have we got? Tomahawk. Yeah, righto. Sylvia. Oh, Kaz loves the Sylvias. TT. You didn't win! Shame. Funny cunt. Anyways, good luck to the lads doing GT1. I've explained why I'm not going to bother, but it's mostly because yeah, the missus has been into 76 and I've been playing 4 too much. Play some with her, but regardless, I'm going to chuck a Fallout stream up soon. You guys won't be racing until like 8, so I'll still have some people watching that, I guess, and I wasn't going to bother to stream any of it if I did race because there were just so many people taking it much more serious than I. That yeah, I wouldn't want to bother with even trying to build viewers, and I wouldn't want the risk of slap nuts. So yeah, gonna play some Fallout, chill out, maybe do a Sunday shit show tomorrow. Got some lobby ideas, and we could look at other things for like future of Trans Am, stuff like that. But good luck to everyone. It was good fun racing. Thanks for watching. Thanks to the people who have had a chat, the members. But yeah, that was sick, Maxi. Make for a good edit, mate. Very good edit. Check out some of my new videos. Nord last week. Fallout shorts. There's some new stuff out there, and I'll have some more up in the next few hours too. But yeah, it was good fun. Had a good couple wins in the last few days from Nord, Trans Am, and now this. And I wasn't worried about this one at all. I just knew it'd be fun. And it was. Didn't fail. So anyways,